of being peed on. Yes, you heard me. Peed on the bus, on the 77 bus in Tala years ago. I must have been, I think I was 19 because I was still at college. I carried that shame for years. I didn't tell anyone about it. I carried the shame of people assuming that I couldn't speak English, despite Kenya being a British colony for years. I carried the shame of a group of white girls trying to set my braids on fire for years. There's so many things that I carried with me, and I carried the shame. I thought, I've done something wrong. There must be something wrong with the fact that I'm black that's making these people act this way, rather than there's something wrong with them for acting this way. So I carried that shame for years. And then a few years ago, I did a video about my father-in-law racially abusing me. I'm not in the marriage anymore. And what that video did for me, guys, you will never know. And I think when I shared about the horrific things that my father and mother-in-law had said to me and done to me over the years, it completely blew my mind when people said, that's horrific. Nobody should say that to you. And when people went on to say, your husband shouldn't have said that, because I was living in shame and I had been covering up for them for years, reading the comments and seeing people stitch my video to be like, oh my God, I can't believe this woman has gone through this. Seeing all that helped me to come out of shame. And because of that, I have finished my book. You can pre-order my book, The Melanin and the Mist, where I talk about racism. I connect it to grief and how I went through all the different stages of grief with racism. And then I connected to narcissistic abuse. I am so convinced that racism is narcissistic abuse at its finest. And then I look at the signs and symptoms of racial trauma, black fatigue, and how to heal it. But I also look at systemic racism on the island of Ireland. And I look at racism in churches as well, because my God.